Hi, my name is Natalie Ledwell. I'm the founder of MyMovies.com and the best-selling author of Never in Your Wildest Dreams. And today I'm going to be talking about how to manifest the life that you want. You know, when we look at the future that we want to create or the life that we want to create, and we want to manifest some amazing, beautiful, gorgeous things in our life, there is actually a system that we can follow that allows us to do that. And there's some simple steps that I'm going to share with you today on how you can manifest anything that you want in your life. Okay, so the first step is that you need to set an intention. So what is an intention? Well, an intention is basically a statement that you write and then recite each day, which is your way of telling yourself and the universe or God and everyone around you that no matter what, your intention is to create this specific thing in your life. Okay, so what I normally recommend is that your intention, it can be two sentences. So the first one is stating what it is that you want. Now, you want to use as many descriptive words as you can, and you want to talk about what it is that you want to create without being too specific. So for example, you might say, I have an outrageously successful business. Rather than going, you know, I have a coaching business that I only coach, you know, 50-year-old women who've got some kind of eating disorder and they have to live in a certain region of the world. Okay, so we don't want to narrow down our, our options, but we want to remain open, because when we say something like, I have an outrageously successful business, it really opens up our options to have, you know, whatever we perceive we're going to create or something better. This or something better. So I have an outrageously successful business. I have a loving and supporting relationship, love relationship. I have optimal health. Okay, so describe in the first sentence what it is that you want. And then the second sentence normally starts with, this enables me to. And then you say why you want to do this. You know, why do you want to have that optimal health? Maybe it's because you want to be able to play more with the kids and you want to, you know, have more energy to spend time with your family. You know, if you want an outrageously successful business, maybe you want to create financial success for yourself so that you can donate to charities or that you can create a better life for you and your family. You know, if you're looking at creating this, you know, loving, supporting relationship, you know, it's because you really want to enhance the relationship that you have and maybe travel the world and share that with someone that you truly love. Okay, so two sentences, what it is that you want, why it is that you want it. And once you have this, what I recommend is writing it out, sticking it on the mirror so that each morning when you wake up, you can go into the bathroom, look at yourself in the eye, in the mirror, and state your intention. And you can even start your intention with, no matter what, I am creating an outrageously successful business, or whatever it is that you want to create. Okay, so the first step is set your intention. The second step is to let go of what doesn't serve you. Okay, so anything that's in your life that is sabotaging you or stopping you or hindering you from being able to create the life that you want, it's time to keep house and get rid of these things. So some of the most common things that you want to keep an eye out for is, you know, things like negative thinking. Now, we all have our negative programming, we have our limiting beliefs that we've picked up along the way. So when these things come up, make sure that you are aware of them. Now, normally, they love to rear their ugly heads when we're actually taking action towards our goal. And when you get very clear about what it is you want and why you want it, when you've set your intention, this also can bring to the surface some of this negative thinking that we have. So what I recommend is that you write out these thoughts, get them out of your head, get them onto paper, so that you can acknowledge that you're actually thinking these thoughts, and then start to choose the thoughts you want to think instead. Okay, so when these negative thoughts come up, you know, just quickly, you know, as you get used to it, you'll go, nope, stop it in its tracks, this is not what I'm thinking anymore, and change it to the thoughts, the positive thoughts that you do want to think that are in alignment with the goal that you want to create. You also want to be careful about, you know, people in your life that are toxic, that are energy drainers, you know, maybe they're, you know, friends, workmates, family members, maybe it's a little bit too difficult to get away from them. But be aware of the people that are in your peripheral that you know are really hindering you from being successful. Now, a lot of the times these people are just They just want to, keep you safe. They are working from their own limiting beliefs and their own paradigms, and so they want to make sure that that they're looking after you. So a lot of the times, what they say, if it's negative, it's not from malice. It's just because they're inside their comfort zone and they want you to be there as well, and they really want to kind of look out for you. Okay, but be aware to minimize the time that you spend around people like this. The other thing that you want to look at is attachment. And when I say attachment, I mean attachment to the way you think things are going to happen. So when it comes to, manifesting and applying the law of attraction, how it's going to happen is not our job. Our job is to be very clear about what it is that we want, why we want it, and we want to start taking action towards that. And so as we do that, how it's going to happen will show up. Now, in saying that, yes, you're going to be taking action in a certain direction, but you don't want to be attached to that being the only direction that you're going to be able to take to be able to create your goals. You want to be open to the other opportunities and the meetings and the people that you're going to come across that can help you get there that may not be the way you think. So really be careful about being too attached to a certain way that it's going to happen. Okay? Now the next thing we want to do, number 3, is to use affirmations. Now the reason we use affirmations is because we want to make sure that the language that we're using with ourselves, with our subconscious mind, with the universe is positive languaging. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're using the right words. So things like I am debt-free is not an affirmation, or I am pain-free is not an affirmation, because what happens with that is that our brain focuses on the word pain or the word debt, and all it does is attract more to us. Now remember, our affirmations also help us feel what it's like to already be there. They conjure up pictures in our subconscious mind of what we want to create. So when I say the word pain, or if I say the word debt, what is it that you see in your mind, right? We want to be able to make sure that we're focusing on optimal health, that we're focusing on being financially free or financially comfortable. Okay. We also want to start as many affirmations as we can with I am rather than I want. Okay, I want is really us being, I want this, so we're always in a place of wanting or wishing. But if I am or I'm doing or I have, it means that it's present tense, so it's easier for us to put ourselves in our mind in that present moment. Now, if you want to go deeper on this subject, which I will be doing, I'm actually going to be sharing a lot more secrets, or many more secrets, on how to create powerful affirmations in the next video I'm going to do. So keep an eye out for that, because that's coming soon. Okay, so once you have your affirmation, step 4 is to visualize. You need to be able to see yourself already living this life, already having this goal, already being in this dream. You need to know what it looks like, what it feels like, to actually be there. Now, the more often you play this visualization in your mind, what happens is that it starts to create these new neural pathways in our brain. Now, our subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what we see through our eyes and what we play as a repetitive movie in our mind. So the more often that we do that, the more our subconscious mind goes, oh, wait a minute, this is my new reality? New neural pathways start to form, more positive thoughts start to go from the subconscious mind to our conscious mind. Then you find that everything is easier. You start to naturally make better choices, great decisions that are all in alignment with this future that your subconscious mind thinks that you're already living. Okay? Now, when you're doing your visualization, another little key thing is to make sure you elicit as many senses as you can. So actually put yourself in the scene. Feel what it's like, and what are you feeling? What are you tasting? What are you hearing? Use all of the senses that you can to make it as real as possible to trick your subconscious mind. Okay, step number 5 is to show gratitude. So with gratitude is one of these higher frequency emotions that is the same frequency as abundance. So the more we can be in a state of gratitude and grateful for what we have, grateful for what's to come, then what happens is that we're at this higher resonance, which means that we're inviting more of it into us. We're at the frequency, which is a vibrational match to the things that we need to be able to attract and to make this dream come true. So to really sit in a vibration and an emotion of gratitude as often as possible is really important. Now, a little trick that you might use is to set up a little reminder on your phone or a little alarm that goes off so that during the day at a random time, when this alarm comes through, you could kind of stop, be grateful for something in that moment, look around you, and that really helps to raise your vibration as well. Okay, now step number 6 is to be open to the universe. Okay, so what that means is once we're doing all of these other steps and we're in the right vibration for this thing, this dream, and this reality that we want to come through, stay open to all the other options and all the other, chance meetings and people that we meet that are going to help us get there. Remember, we want to release our attachment to how we think it's going to happen and be open to how the universe is going to serve us and to be able to send this to us. Now, the more comfortable we can be with the surprise, with the excitement of we don't know what's happening, and we can surrender to the universe in a way that we go, you know what? I know you've got my back. I know that whatever happens is going to be for my highest good. The more we can be more comfortable in that, the easier it is for us to open up that flow between us and the universe and for those things to come through. Okay, so these are just a few easy tips on how to get started or to maintain your law of attraction lifestyle. So intention, visualization, and being open and showing gratitude and using your affirmations. So my name is Natalie Ledwell, and I hope that you really enjoyed this video today on how to manifest the life that you want. Now remember, please make a comment below on how you manifest your reality or how you use the steps that I've outlined today and your thoughts on this topic. And don't forget to subscribe to the My Movies channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. So thank you for watching, and bye for now.